Hello, everybody. It's the Food Optimist. Yeah, it's a debut of a new persona. Um, Talking about food today. I was gonna do. I'm looking at my top tens. I'm just going down all my top tens. Um, yeah. So this one right here. I was gonna do my top 10 favorite Disney movies, but I'm just gonna do the entire Disney movie ranking because I've seen literally all the Disney movies now. All of the Walt Disney Animation Studios productions and Disney Toon. I'm caught up on a lot. Oh God. So instead of doing like a top 10 of that, top 10 Blue Sky DreamWorks, I'm just gonna do an entire ranking. This is my top 10 favorite fast food places. This was pretty hard, I say. I say two of these are very recent additions. Let's do honorable mentions, shall we? Churches. Church's chicken. I love Church's. Very greasy. Um, and yes, I like Church's over KFC. KFC's improved in the last couple of years out here. It really depends on um, your restaurant, your local restaurant scene. Out here in the Midwest, it's Church's all day. Even back from where I lived, Church's was better. We used to also go to Go Chicken Go, but Church's was, represent. Mod Pizza didn't make the list, and that's my favorite pizza place. Um, I also put Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Domino's on there. Domino's has fallen off since then. I can get the fuck out of here. They redid the Domino's out here, and the pizza tasted so good. I was like, wow, I don't remember Domino's tasting this good. And then it's kind of like quickly gone back to being shit. Papa John's is a good alternative to Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut, I used to work there. I always have fond memories of Pizza Hut growing up. Pizza Hut was the king of pizza. Mod Pizza is like a Chipotle for pizza. It's so good. Never fails. I always go out there and enjoy a delicious pie. Brick oven pizza. Pepper Jacks is a good one. Um, oh my God, why is that so high up there though? No, that's gonna have to come down. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo this list in real time, like always. Wendy's is on this list as well, and Paul's. Anything with a drive-through, I count as fast food. So Paul's is a diner, local diner right here, and what a diner burger tastes like. It's amazing. It's really good. Um, it's so far away from where we live now, though, that we can't always make the trek out there. Winstead should go on here as well. Why is Winstead not on here? All right, I'm about to redo this list. Here we go. Um, that's probably coming all the way off of my list, man. That's not. It's not good. Oh man, that fucking sucks, dude. Here's another honorable mention. Um, Never mind, it's gross now. Chipotle is an honorable mention. Chipotle was number one originally. And no, fuck no, dude. Chipotle in recent years, not good. Doesn't taste good anymore. Food quality. The cost has skyrocketed for every place, but especially Chipotle. And the portion size has gone down. You're gonna charge me extra, but give me like a half filled bowl. Bowls used to be where it's at. You get a bowl, you get a free tortilla on the side. Now the tortilla is like $1 or two or some shit. It's like, what am I paying for? And the best bang for your buck, the best way to get good Chipotle is go inside and order the food there. The fucking sour cream and cheese and everything they put on there is ice fucking cold. So by the time you get home, your entire bowl is fucking cold. It's ice fucking cold. That's not that doesn't taste good to me at all. It's gross and I hate it. So it's got to come off. It's got to come down. Yeah, we'll put. Yeah. This seems a lot better. Yeah, man, that one. See, some of these places don't have drive-throughs, but I count them as fast food as well because they make. It's about how you make the food as well, in my opinion. If you make food fast, you're a fast food, and if you're not primarily a sit-down restaurant, then you're not gonna be on here. So, like, for example, Red Robin won't be on this list because Red Robin isn't a fast food place. They're there for the experience to sit down and enjoy the food. We're probably gonna be going there pretty soon. I'm excited. Okay. Ooh, what was the place that I was gonna add on here? I'm gonna put that one above. Okay, cool. Now this is my new list. I feel comfortable with this one. Yep, yep, yep. Number 10 is something that I just had again recently. I haven't had in a while. Jersey Mike's. I think this is the only sub place on here. There's another honorable mention goes to Planet Sub. I love Planet Sub, but there's just not one close to us right now. Subway's cool too. You know, I'll put Subway down there. I'm not gonna put Firehouse. Firehouse is good, but it's not worth mentioning. Same with I was about to say Mr. Goodsense. Fuck, what was the other one? There's another sub place. Jimmy John's. Hey, stop. Jersey Mike's is really, really good. Really good. Hot subs, cold subs. I myself got a cold sub Supreme recently. They have these stubborn sodas. They're really tasty. You know, they got their bag of chips. There's cookies and brownies. I'm talking about food right now. Are you trying to weigh in on this? I like Jersey Mike's a lot. We were really excited to have a new sub place open up, even though we have, you know, Firehouse, Subway, Jimmy John's. I don't think I've ever had Mr. Goodsense. But yeah, Jersey Mike's is really good, and that's the only sub place on this list. Then we got Burger King. I actually like Burger King a lot. The fries are kind of chemically. The fries kind of have it lose points for me. But if I'm like hungry, those fries hit. I would argue that those fries are better than Wendy's fries. That's why Wendy's has fallen off for me completely. It's a shock, but like the burgers at Wendy's are so good, and the spicy chicken. There's like some really good stuff there, but the fries, like I'm a fry guy. I love burgers and fries, and if your fries aren't hitting, I was talking about how the OG fries back in the day with like the yellow box, I think it was the yellow box, were pretty damn good. They're thicker than McDonald's fries, and then they changed it to try to be like McDonald's. Is what my sister, I think my sister is the way my sister explained it, and she worked there for about a little over 20 years, almost 30 years, long ass time. And she's like, yeah, we're just trying to compete with McDonald's. I like them, but you know, I miss the old ones. And then I was eating them, and I really like those fries. They'll dump an entire fucking container of salt on those fries though, and not mix them properly. So it's like, no salt, please. And then they rechanged it again so it could like, I forgot what the fucking reason was, but it's disgusting. They taste so gross. Yeah. This was supposed to be me talking about Burger King. A Whopper fucking hits. It hits so hard. Even the Impossible Whopper, so good. Just has like a diet Whopper. And for that reason, it belongs on my list. I would much rather go to BK and get a Whopper than go to Wendy's and get a Dave's Double any day. There might be some times when I'm in a mood for Wendy's, but Burger King will most likely go on top. Speaking of fast food places with burgers and fries that specialize in that, McDonald's still goes on my list. I loved McDonald's growing up. Have a long history with McDonald's. Me and my siblings would beg and plead all the time, please McDonald's, please. Kids love McDonald's. There's the play places, you know, where a kid can be a kid. You know, there's the Ronald McDonald. Oh man, yeah, this is so cool. That was, um, yeah, that was McDonald's. And I got a story about that. I was like I just started in middle school. I was in sixth grade, I think. And I was like, we know where our local McDonald's is, the closest McDonald's to us. It's not that far. We just walk up 3 blocks down to my old elementary school. And we could cut through. It's much faster if we actually cut through. They built some housing behind the school. We could have cut through there and like saved us the time, but we like took the long way up the road, take a left down Prospect, all the way down Prospect, super far away, just to get some food. And like we were like, I really want some food. I really want McDonald's. We want McDonald's. We're begging for McDonald's, and they're saying no. We're low on money. So we were like, forget it. And I think my brother had money because he was mowing lawns and stuff. So me and my brother walked all the way up there, just to get some food. And we're like, we should get some more food for like them too. Yeah. And then we were gonna walk back, and then we were like, it's getting dark. And the dumbest thing a big brother could ever do. We had change to like make a phone call to tell our parents like, hey, we're at McDonald's. We didn't have enough change. We didn't grab enough change. So we're like, oh no. And we didn't have any more money to go in there like, hey, can you break some change? And so we were walking home and we're like, oh no. And then this woman was like, we're looking around, it's getting dark, I'm kind of getting scared. And I look over and there's this woman, and I was like, excuse me, we're kind of far away from where we live. And I gave her my address. She was like, what are you doing all the way out here? Luckily, she was a good person. So my judge of character was kind of cool, I guess. I shouldn't have did that shit. But that's my story on McDonald's. And that was the first place that I ever worked where I got money. So my first paying job, something that I consider my first real job. Worked there for about 6 months. Met my wife there. That was both of our first jobs. It's a good place to work. Good starter job. Like everyone, the prices are going up insanely. Your best bet is to use the app and get a bunch of deals, because otherwise you're gonna be like, how the hell is there a hole in my pocket? Like, what is going on here? That's McDonald's. Surprisingly, number 7 is Freddy's. Freddy's does like those like burgers that are like the steak burgers, the smushed steak burgers. Steak and Shake would have been on this list as well, but they went down tremendously. And I don't like their fries anymore. You have to eat like 5 of them to taste anything. Freddy's is like kind of like a new Steak and Shake. Nice custard, nice options for food. And I didn't really care for Freddy's. My wife was like, we haven't had Freddy's in a while. Let's give them another shot. And she got the app, and then we got some coupons and stuff. We went up there and blown away by how good it was. We were like, I don't remember it tasting this good. And we went back again to try again, just to like, let's see. And it's really good. Freddy's is great. We were so pumped when they moved out here, because we saw one out in Lee Summit where we used to live, and we didn't get to try it. I think it was in Lee Summit. We hadn't gotten to try it, so then it came out here. We were like, hell yeah. And we liked it enough, but not enough to be like, let's keep going back. We thought it was more of like a poor man's number 6, Culver's. We thought it was a poor man's Culver's. Culver's is, in my opinion, superior to Freddy's. Nice custards, butter burgers is what they call them. Can't go wrong with Culver's. The fries are so good. Those crinkle cut, oh man, really good. You'll also not find this just popped in my head randomly, Arby's. You won't find this on my list or in my honorable mentions, but I do like their burgers. I do like their gyros. Those are really good too. Oh man, we're halfway through the list. Oh, I'm starting to get fatigue from like thinking about all this food. Number 5 is Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen, growing up, was another one that I would always beg for, me and my siblings, and because they had those large ice cream cones, and the perfect ice cream, still to this day. And for my birthday, I always want a DQ ice cream cake. It doesn't have to be from DQ. I just love ice cream cake. I prefer that over regular cake. Um, but Dairy Queen, man, has some damn good ice cream cakes. Really, I could just go to DQ and just get an ice cream cone for my birthday, and I'd be set. I might do that going forward. Um, but then one day I was younger, still living with my mom and dad. I forgot. Maybe I was in middle school, high school. I forgot. But I was like, I didn't know they did burgers and fries, and they're like, yeah. And I might have tried it when I was younger, but I had no recollection of it. So I was like, yeah, I'll try it. And I was like, this is a damn good burger, damn good fry. And we sat in DQ and ate like the Neanderthals that we were. Back then, you sat in everywhere. Hey, I want some McDonald's. Okay, let's go get some McDonald's. And we sit in the restaurant. We're like, what are we doing here? I'm like, let's go play in the play place. Let's go do this. Um, Number four, freshly added, Winstead's. Winstead's, because they also have a drive-through. They make their food pretty fast. It's more like a dine-in experience, I would say. But I'm gonna put them on this list just because it was my wife and I's first date. I loved Winstead's. I love their diner burgers, their thin steak burgers, their shakes, their malts, whatever. Um, Ice cream sodas. I loved Winstead's. We don't get it nearly enough as we should. But coming up is my wife and I's date anniversary, our first ever date. We saw Rio 2. It's almost coming up on 10 years now. 10 years ago, we went on a date at the Plaza, back when they had a movie theater. And we saw Rio 2. We walked around for a little bit afterwards. No, we walked around for a little bit, and then we saw the movie. And then we got some food. We talked, and then yeah, that's the first time I told my wife I loved her, and it's the rest is history. Um, yeah, Winstead's is great. Ollie, come on, bro. He's always getting into shit. He's now fully settled in. Now he's like, I'm gonna start messing with everything. Number three is Taco Bell. Taco Bell is our go-to. That's like the main place we eat. Taco Bell is, it's so good. It's so good every time. Um, Back when I made this list, I think I just got into eggs, or like right before I got into eggs. So growing up, I hated eggs. I could not stand them. And when I was in high school, when I was starting to explore my taste buds a lot more, I was like, I want to try eggs again. I was like, I just can't get behind it. I don't like eggs. No, I want to so bad. And then I had egg on a burger, and it changed my life. And that was at Red Robin. The reason I bring this up is because everyone knows Taco Bell. Everyone knows my go-to now is Crunchwrap Supreme. It used to be the cheesy gordita crunch. Not so much anymore. I'll do a one of those boxes. It's the cheapest place you can go to, and it's a lot of bang for your buck. I'll go get Crunchwrap Supreme, taco, nachos, and cheese. I love those. A drink, and maybe a fourth item if I'm feeling like really hungry. And even then, I'm like, I shouldn't have did that because this is filling enough. Reason I bring up eggs is because I finally tried their breakfast. Unmatched breakfast, honestly, like so good. I did a breakfast crunch wrap, and then a breakfast. I think I did a breakfast crunch wrap. Yeah, and they're like smaller, so I was like, what the fuck is this? And I took a bite. I was like, it's so good. The sausage is the way to go. Bacon is kind of too much, too salty maybe. But the sausage is like, where? What have I been missing? What have I been doing with my life? It's super hot and fresh and crunchy and so unlike everything else they have there because it's egg, it's sausage, it's breakfast. Um, it's really good. Number two is Wingstop. I remember hearing a lot about Wingstop, and a lot of people were talking, you gotta try it. And Wingstop, Wingstop was we did Buffalo Wild Wings. Everyone will talk about that as well. And my wife and I, we love wings, but Buffalo Wild Wings sucks. For lack of a better term, it's terrible. BWW is. I don't want to go back. I had it once and I was like, I'm good. We've thought about it and like talked about maybe getting a burger there. I don't even remember if I had the burger there, but I was like, I'm good. Wingstop, we had it for the first time, and those wings, so fat, so juicy, so crunchy, so crispy, so all the mixtures of everything, and wonderfully flavored. Even the original are good enough. And then the fries, I was like, these fries are interesting because they're very sweet. They're brown. I was like, are these sweet potato fries? And then come to find out, no, they season it with brown sugar. So I couldn't finish it. Like they gave you a pretty decent size amount of fries, and I was like, I feel bad, but I can't finish this. Like it's too sweet. It's too sweet. So I went ahead and I tossed them, and I always feel bad when I have to throw away food like that. But I was like, there's no way, and my wife's not gonna eat them. Somebody told me that on Facebook. They were like, oh, it's because they season it with brown sugar. Just ask for no season next time. So I did that. Changed the game. Those fries are so good. I mean, even with the brown sugar, they were pretty good too. Just too sweet. Too sweet. Wingstop, really good. That's why it's number 2. Number 1 is Five Guys. I can't believe Chipotle was that high up. I only put Chipotle because of my wife. I mean, so much has changed in almost a year, but look at Chipotle, man. Let me lament Chipotle for a second. Me and my wife would go to Chipotle all the time when we first got together. And I was like, Chipotle's all right. And she was like, no, you haven't tried the carnitas. It's so good. And I was like, wow, this is good. Then I tried barbacoa, and I was like, wow, this is even better. And I would mix carnitas and barbacoa. I would get, oh man. And then steak was the way to go. Steak is always the way to go now. It's just it's cold. It's ice fucking cold. My wife's like, you got to get it on the side. But she doesn't get hers on the side for some reason. She's like, I don't mind it. It's cold, but it tastes good. I hate it with a passion. Anyway, Five Guys. My mom pointed out the other day, almost a month ago, she'll hang out with us every once in a while. We'll watch movies. She'll buy us food because she's awesome. She's the best. Love my mom. She got Five Guys. She's like, yeah, you can't go wrong with Five Guys. And she was like, Five Guys is actually cheaper than McDonald's now. So that's crazy to think about. It's cheaper than McDonald's. A burger for each of us, fries. It's cheaper. And if you get a small or if you get a large and you share it or whatever, that's what the guy said to us. Because it's actually cheaper that way. And then you get like your bag loaded with those fries. So it was like, this is great. This is really great. I feel bad for anyone with a peanut allergy, though, because I think they cook their fries in peanut oil. There's peanuts everywhere, too. You walk in there, it's like, oh, shit, I got hot. I'm going to die immediately. Me, I'm good, though, so I love the burgers. I love the burgers are so good. That's the only burger. It's not the only burger, but it's the first burger that I had green peppers on. And then, like, eating that and being like, I can't look at burgers ever the same. Like, the green peppers are so good. I can't go to Five Guys and not get green peppers on my burger. It's so good. I still haven't tried mushrooms on my burger, and I don't think I'll like them. I hate mushrooms. Like, I love eggs now, but I don't think I'll ever like mushrooms, ever. We're going to end this video now because we're almost at the time limit. You guys have a good one and take care. What's your favorite fast food place? Leave it in the comments below. If you're like, oh, it's this sit-down restaurant like IHOP or something, explain why you think that should qualify as fast food. What qualifies to you as fast food? Just discuss in the comments. Take care, everybody. Bye.